guess technically though, this is a start of kind of another swan song like Free, right?
It's setting. All right, it is a new reboot of this. I guess not trilogy of the series. I guess you could say, or whatever. New characters. I mean, the events from Chicago that took place in number 3 aren't ignored at all, or whatever. Okay. That actually plays a good part. Kelsey Grammer was added in this as a bad guy, and the villains, I think, including the Transformers and the humans, were way better than any villains we've had, or whatever. Including Megatron, or whatever. I think they're even better than Megatron. Not saying I didn't like Megatron. Megatron was just never used the way he could have been used.
True, yeah.
That's just me. It's a much darker movie. There's less humor.
All you had a Megatron was his head.
Yeah. That nice spoiler, ass.
That wasn't a spoiler.
You know what this felt like? I'll put it this way. This felt like, all right, remember after we got The Dark Knight, okay? In no way am I comparing Transformers to the Dark Knight trilogy, but
that'd be like comparing The Godfather to Dude, Where's My Car?
But hear me out on this. That's a good one. Just imagine, all right, all of us know that The Dark Knight Rises, well, it was a great movie. It wasn't The Dark Knight, okay?
Yeah.
But where I'm going at is this, as if Christopher Nolan, he didn't want to come back and do it. WB, Warner Brothers, gave him money, gave him a big, as they say, truck full of money for him to come back. Come on and finish this trilogy off or whatever. I think that's what they did with Michael Bay. Michael Bay, we don't have anybody else to direct this. We're going to give you all this. We will let you make your little passion project, Pain and Gain, which ended up being an excellent movie, by the way. And you're going to come back and do this for us. That's my theory on this right now, or whatever. It's just like, I don't think Michael Bay had his heart and soul in this one. I really don't.
That was in Ninja Turtles.
Jesus. There are... All right, we'll leave it at this. There are definite improvements in the series. Mark Wahlberg, he did good for what he had. I mean, for the story. My problem is the writing. Aaron Kruger, I don't want to say that's too much, whatever, but you suck, buddy. You really, really suck. You gave us 2, 3, and 4. He wrote 3 and 4 on his own. It's missing Robert Orci, and it's missing Alex Kurtzman, the guys who wrote the Star Trek movies.
Okay.
They also wrote number 1, and if it wasn't because of number 2, they were involved in it, but it was during the writers' strike of 2008.
Okay.
And that, people can say what they want, but that did have a big effect on it, or whatever. So
effect on a lot of things, too.
Yeah. So I take that into account. Bradley, I use this. They did the whole clean slate thing, so they kind of wiped away everything from Shia and just like here's something new.
Nobody liked Shia anyway. It's okay.
Shia
he was in enough trouble, but I don't do that kind of entertainment report here.
Next on TMZ.
Bay did come out and say that he doesn't care what the critics say. He says they will go see the movie anyway. What do you guys think? That's my point. What do you guys think about that? Okay, Michael Bay is one of the most criticized directors of our generation right now.
But at the same time, he doesn't really have to care because he can see those, because he was saying this on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. He sees that and goes, okay, let me look at the sales figure.
He's notoriously known for just making sit back, turn off your brain, blow crap up action movies.
And what's wrong with that, though?
Nothing.
No.
That's why they work in the summertime.
And when somebody goes in and wants to see a movie about toy action figures or cartoons, what do you think you're going to get? You're going to get, and you have Michael Bay directing. You're going to get that just sex innuendo jokes or whatever, and you're going to get just over the top action. I love his action. I love his visuals. I love his action. But when he has throwing him into this franchise and letting him stay with it, it's wearing him down.
Okay.
And I want to get the old Michael Bay back. Michael Bay is still
Bad Boys 3.
Jerry Bruckheimer is actually in talks of doing that right now. They're working. They're going into effect in the script in the next.
Martin Lawrence is desperate for money.
Yeah, so is Will Smith.
Yeah,
for a hit. No,
After
not
Earth.
with his brother. Yeah,
get his kid out of it.
So my beliefs are that Michael Bay is still there. The guy we love from The Rock, Bad Boys, Pain and Gain, even Armageddon, if you like that movie, or the first Transformers. It's a Michael Bay feeling film, but I don't know. He's like, I have all these toys that let me just do this and just get the paycheck. As of right now, earlier today, the movie will gross $180 million by Sunday.
Huh.
Freaking China, I tell you, those overseas sales.
And actually, they're saying it's selling way bigger in China than it is here.
Which is the weirdest thing.
Which is a lot. When you see the movie, you'll understand that it is set, like the last part of it is set in China.
Okay.
So, and a marketing scheme, that really did work out pretty well.
Yeah, I can see why.
I still kind of have a sneaky suspicion. I'd say he probably has 2 more in him before he walks away.
According to the producer, Lorenzo de Bonaventura, who also did G.I. Joe movies.
Oh, Lord.
Well, first of all, there will be no crossover G.I. Joe Transformers.
Oh, thank God.
That was a thing?
They were thinking about that?
There's been some talks. A lot of people, a lot of movie sites always mention what if or whatever like that.
What if I killed myself tomorrow, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen?
Yeah, you're not going to...
Well, there goes my nostalgia.
You're only going to see Optimus Prime riding around in Lockdown. I'm not Lockdown, on... Yeah, the Dinobots or whatever. And now, Bradley, the Dinobots did look awesome.
All right.
Easily. They were very awesome. Okay, so...
But a good amount of time of them on screen time instead of just like, oh, here are Dinobots. Okay, they're gone. But good enough?
No, wait,
okay.
can't say.
You saw what I did there.
All right, all right.
Comment.
I won't say it.
I will stick at a 3.5 out of 5. Okay. I kind of had lower expectations going into this, and maybe I had too high expectations at the same time. I don't know. I still want the original Transformers. I want that kind of story. I want that kind of idea.
Gen 1.
After number 3, I just walk in. I'm like, I'm going to see crap get blown up. I'm going to see a hot girl. I'm going to get
almost underage girl. Boy, did I feel guilty.
Hey,
God.
She's 18. She's legal.
Is she? Okay.
I'm going to walk in. You're going to get stuff blown up. You're going to see a hot girl or two. You're going to get some innuendos, some comedy, and bad script writing with some awesome-looking cars. I got all 6 things I was looking for. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
Maybe when I go back and see it. I mean, I don't know. But, I mean, right now, that's just where I am with that. It's not, I mean, I liked X-Men Days of Future Past way better. Edge of Tomorrow, I think I even like better. And
Can't say that in theaters right now. I've looked around for some reason.
Edge of Tomorrow?
Yeah, it's not in theaters anymore
Really?
right now.
That's
I looked around
interesting.
because when I was looking around, I was
That's
like, all
one
right,
I
let's go
think you should
Transformers.
definitely go see.
Yeah.
We have Guardians of the Galaxy to look forward to and Sin City 2.
Yes.
So that's on deck for my next big movies to see. I'm not saying I'll try to see Sex Tape in there also. But we got a lot of other news to get to, boys. While we were gone in the dark for a little while, little Star Wars update. So Harrison Ford didn't he didn't fracture his ankle. He broke his leg.
I heard they're now turning R2-D2 into a walker for him to get around on set.
Yeah, so Star Wars 7, actually, there's rumors, and I hate rumors, but it could be delayed due to Harrison Ford's injury. A production meeting was called, and a site reports that production could be pushed back by a substantial amount of time. Right now, the release date is set for December 2015. This would mean that it could get pushed back to May 2016, which would mark another anniversary for Star Wars.
Right.
Which would make sense instead of releasing in December. I have no idea.
December, I guess, to get that Christmas holiday rush season,
I guess
probably.
so, and because this was pushed back before to the writing,
Yeah.
remember, too. So we do know now that Star Wars Episode 8 has a new director. They've made a deal with Rian Johnson. He's the writer and director of the sci-fi movie Looper, and he's going to take the helms of Star Wars 8 and 9.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought this was very interesting. He won awards for his debut feature, Brick, in 2005. So he'll be taking over the reins for the franchise director, current right now, J.J. Abrams. So, in other words, Abrams is going to do the whole hand the baton over. So, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Did anybody see Looper? If you haven't, go see it. It's very, very good.
Gotten pieces of it, but it's always one of those things of I'm bored at like 11 o'clock and I'm like asleep.
If you can find it on Redbox, definitely go rent that. It's Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
Bruce Willis,
and the chick Emily Blunt. Actually, she does a really good job in that.
Sold.
Yeah, really, really good in that. So that's your Star Wars update. Nothing too new to report with that, but the fact that he broke his leg, I think that's 70 years old, man. If I break a leg at 30 years old, I mean, I know I'm going to be out of action for a little while. So I don't know. But
I remember reading like a rumor that's saying that they may change the script itself just to work around it or something.
well, here's the thing, Bradley. It's being said that Harrison Ford might be the center of attention on this movie, and even more to that he might be. this might be his last official, like what he wanted to happen in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
so
he was
speak.
like, I want to be out. I want to be
just
done.
get me out of this, Yeah. But hey, I don't know.
Well, we might have a way out with a broken leg.
Maybe so. I have no idea yet. I'm gonna, we'll watch this. There's always some kind of rumor coming out with this, so
it's under so much scrutiny anyway. So
yeah,
as
pretty
we keep
much
telling
so.
every time.
But you ready for the butt?
There's a butt. It better be a nice butt. Better be a nice butt. You just don't.
You want a butt?
Are we talking like Jessica Biel butt or like?
No, we're talking about this. You know that theme? Nothing?
Gotcha. Keep going.
Listen carefully. Oh, come on.
Sounds familiar.
I know.
Yeah, because you're going to be hearing it a lot more soon. It's got Arnold in it.
Predator?
Yeah. Okay. I was so excited to talk about this last week, and we didn't have a chance. So there is a Predator reboot moving forward with director Shane Black attached.
So this will be number 5 now?
All right, so we had Predator 1 with Arnold. We had Predator 2 with Danny Glover.
Danny
Awesome
Glover.
movie, by the way. First Predator I ever saw, actually.
Same year, yeah. That was also with the
Bill, Bill Paxton.
and Gary Busey too.
Yes,
he's in there.
I forgot I was in that movie. Yeah, because I got killed by the Predator.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. We've had Predators also. Alien versus Predators are crap. They don't care. Yeah. So, Hollywood Reporter was saying that the original Lethal Weapon screenwriter and director of Iron Man 3 is not only set to come up with the general story, but he is also going to direct it. It's been since 1987 since the original. Later on, Shane Black actually told Collider.com that it will be a sequel. He was quoted as saying, as far as Fred and I are concerned, anyway, why start over when all this rich mythology yet to mine?
Yeah.
Black said he doesn't like reboots generally, but can really get behind inventive sequels. Meaning that he likes the idea of expanding and exploring the existing Predator mythology rather than hitting the restart button. He went on to say that the writer that he's writing with, who's writing the screenplay, is perfect for the project, adding the two had a blast writing the screenplay for the Monster Squad together. That's another upcoming movie. So, what do you guys think about a new Predator movie? What did you think about the last Predators one that we got?
Oof.
Did you see it? That did have.
Wasn't the last
Robert
one?
Rodriguez produced it, and he originally came up with the screenplay a long time ago, but they just kind of like.
Wait, was that
they came back to him?
The Predator just by itself, or the one where it was the mixture with the Predator and the aliens?
No, it was just.
It was Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, talking like he was Christian Bale in The Dark Knight.
Everything about that movie almost worked, but then I heard Adrian Brody as the action lead, and I said, "Okay, I want my $9 back."
See, I am a big fan. I will actually give that a 4 out of 5. That's just me. I don't know. I like the whole Lawrence Fishburne thing in there too.
That part
was
I
really
didn't
cool.
mind. I like that part.
The super. I don't want to call it the newer Super Predator or whatever. That battle in there. I mean, for the minute and a half it was in there, I thought that was awesome. I don't know. And then you just all of a sudden see the old Predator, classic Predator, just there, just like that. Maybe it's because of how they use the theme in it. I don't know. Yeah, it was just Johnny Trejo in it as well. I mean, come on, Yeah. So I'm excited
Bunch of
about
action
this.
dudes fighting something. They have no control to take it.
I'm interested. I just hope he doesn't just go into like the whole Alien versus Predator
I got a
mythology or
hell
whatever.
of an idea.
What's that?
Expendables 4. Old farts meet Predator.
Yes, I'm in.
End it right there. One way or the
I will
other.
mention this with the Expendables thing. Is come out that Expendables 3 is going to be rated PG-13.
Yep.
Sigh. Yeah.
What?
You're not taking my money there.
Nope.
I'm still in.
Nope.
Sorry,
Walking
buddy.
away from it. Walking away.
No, it's not going to happen. No.
If they somehow found a way to make the second one even.
Yeah.
Or something worse than the second one. Like,
Yeah, and you have such. I say talent. Wesley Snipes and Harrison Ford. Just Kelsey Grammer. I don't know.
You got all
Mel
those
Gibson.
people capable of blowing up and dislimbing and goring people, and you tone it down.
They said they want to go towards a younger audience as well.
They did that back in the 80s with RoboCop by making like cartoons and like action figures. Like, no.
Yeah, I'm not down with that. That's just me. Though. So
Could have seen a Ronda Rousey in a predicament of...
Okay, moving on to other news also. So, in the midst of like where we were at last time, John Cleese, if you guys remember him from